Hey District, I saw your video about the IQON ACT skates some hours ago, and the follow-up for the follow-up video where you had the problems with the forward flex. So I have them here myself, and there are two things you can do to definitely bring more forward flex to your skate. As I already wrote in the comments, there is a video with Matthias from Powerslide with some skaters, and he describes it in there, but I thought I'll make a quick one for you or for everyone to show what they can do. So the first thing you can do is take out the liner, of course, and then you have this new revolver cuff bolt system. So if you open this up, just give me a sec. First of all, be careful because there is a small plastic tightening thingy in it, which makes a better contact for the cuff bolt, so it won't open after a session. So this is the bolt, and here is this is the plastic thingy, which makes it stay in place, so the bolt won't open so easy. Now if you take the cuff off, that's the revolver system. Now you can see the one piece that's that is sticking out is the one that's receiving the bolt, right? And that's in the lowest position when you buy it and when you put it on. The stock position is the lowest position, so the cuff is pretty low. And what it makes is exactly the thing that you mentioned in your video. The cuff itself is pretty close to the shell. There's no space to move. So now what you can do is you take this metal thingy out and you turn it one position, and then the receiving hole is not at 6 o'clock down, but it's at something about 8 o'clock. So now it's a little bit more in the back and a little bit higher. But for me, because I'm like in US, because I'm from Germany, in US I'm like 6.4, so 191 centimeters, and I have like about, depends on between 110 and 115 kilograms, so that's like 240 to 250 pounds, and I'm 48 years old. So for me it wasn't still enough, so I just put it out, pressed it out, and turned it around one more position. So now it's at 11 o'clock position, the receiving hole, about 11 o'clock. So now it's even further in the back and higher up. So the cuff is a little higher, and the distance between the cuff and the shell is even bigger. So then I just put it over it, take my plastic thingy and the bolt, put it back in, and tighten the bolt. And I must say I was very scared when I saw your video, because coincidentally I ordered these skates one day before you put out your videos about how little forward flex these have, and that it's so little that even you don't like it, because I'm someone who also likes very stiff skates, because I'm so heavy. So one of my favorite skates, for example, is the Rollerblade Blank, which is very stiff, very sturdy. It's like a tank, built like a tank. And that's one of my favorite skates. Now I do the same thing on the other side, on the outer side. I just open the bolt, take it off, being careful not to lose the small plastic thingy, and then again just take the cuff away, put it out and turn it the other way around, so it is on, because this is the outer side, it's the outer side of the shell, and I put this on 1 o'clock position, the receiving hole, 1, 2 o'clock, and then I put the cuff back over it, so I hope you can see it, it's at 1 o'clock, put the cuff over it, hold it with my finger from the inside. Let's check if I have the little plastic thingy with it. Yup. And I put the bolt back. And now I can already see that there is way more space between the cuff and the shell. You can see it. And I can tell you, because I've already done it on my right skate, and you can immediately feel that it has way more flex, and now it has the flex basically you will need. It's still sturdy and stiff and stable, but it has a good amount of flex and it becomes a good skate. You can adjust in case it's still not enough forward flex for you. The next thing you can do without cutting the skates is to lower the height of your laces. Don't lace them up to the highest holes, to the highest position, because most of the skates, they don't go up. I hope you can see it. The plastic doesn't go up vertically as this does, because the plastic in the last hole, it really goes here vertically up, which means if you lace them up to the highest holes, the plastic in front of here goes really tight in front of your foot, which most skates don't do, because most skates, like if you have here the new Carlos Bernal Sway, for example, the highest hole, if you look at it, the plastic, I hope you can see it, the plastic still goes in a 45-degree angle, if you know what I mean. So the plastic goes up like this, but with the ACT, the plastic goes up like this. So the plastic is way more in the front of the skate, which if you lace it up and use it and tighten it up, the plastic closes the shell in front of your foot, which allows even for less forward flex than any other skate. Is those two flaps. I hope you can see it because my lighting is very bad. Those two flaps have those lines, and those lines are made so you can cut it off with a scissor or a good knife exactly at the position of the line, and then you shorten the flaps, which gives you even more flex, which I wouldn't do because I'm now, for me, the new flex is perfect and it's really better. You will feel it, and if you need even more, then cut off one position of the skate. Okay, so try this first with the cuff, and then if it's not enough, cut off one position of both flaps and see what it does.